The Reference 2 is special because it's a one-button operation pipette. Standard pipettes do have two buttons for operation, so one for dispensing and blowout and one for the tip ejection. The Reference 2 fulfills both tasks with just one knob. So you do the dispensing, the blowout, and the tip ejection. To realize why it's so much better to do this one-button concept, you can just relax your hand and hold it in front of you, and you can see that the thumb is in one line with your fingertips. If you now have two-button operation, you have to move your thumb to the side, and you can feel strain in your thumb and in your lower arm. This is avoided by the Reference 2 concept of one-button operation, so it's much easier and stressless to eject a tip. One of the major properties of the control button is the length. Basically, there are two major aspects. One is ergonomics and the other one is the function. So if the operating button is too long, then people with small hands have difficulties reaching the top of the button, and so operating is really harmful. If it's too short, some functions will not work properly. So we decided on a piston movement of 16 millimeters. This is the optimization of all the processes and ergonomics for this pipette. Another advantage is that this knob is stopped from movement if we are not changing the volume. So if you now operate this knob, you cannot slip to the side by accident, which is sometimes possible with pipettes which can still move the operating button while you are doing pipetting. A second aspect on the tip design is the structure of the surface. On the sides, we have some indents in here, so it's much easier to grip it and change the volume. On the other hand, this indents allow to have a smooth movement of the knob inside the pipette, so there's less friction between the window which covers the pipette and the operating button. The fourth part about the knob is the diameter. So we decided on 15 millimeters. If the diameter of the knob would be smaller, there would be a punctional stress on your thumb because you would put the force all at one little point on your thumb. So you have a bigger surface where the thumb interacts with the top of the operating button. So you do not feel any punctual stress on your thumb. And last but not least, we have a color coding of the tip. So this one is a blue tip. And for 1000 microliter tips, we have a blue coding on the Reference 2, so you can easily figure out what kind of tips you need for this pipette.